Hello, listener. I hope you are fine. Let's talk about snoring. Why do we snore? At some point in life, every person has to go through the unpleasant condition like snoring. This condition can occur in children, old men, and women. Almost every fifth person in the world is constantly addicted to it. This is very bad habit, but at the same time, it seriously affects physical and mental health. It affects your health as well as the sleep of other and sleep of your life partner, as quality sleep is guarantee of good health. If sleep is not enough, health problems will arise due to lack of sleep. You will remain in severe depression and fatigue all day long. Snoring is actually a dull sound that is produced when there is an obstruction in respiratory tract. When we sleep, almost of our tissue go into resting state. Thus, when the tissue in soft plate also go to rest due to effect of gravity in them, it causes obstruction in front of respiratory tract during the breathing process. When there is a rush of air, the tissues will begin to vibrate. The causes of snoring are: if you start snoring even when you lie on your stomach, it can be stopped. If you change your sleeping position, if alcohol is consumed before going to bed, it can cause severe snoring because alcohol causes snoring to go away in relaxed state. Apart from these, obesity can also cause snoring because the slits in this respiratory tract become narrow during sleep, which obstruct the airway and causes snoring. Colds can also cause snoring. A scientific study on snoring has revealed that people who snore a lot during sleep have double the risk of stroke compared to people who don't snore. The new study published in Neurology Journal included 2,238 people who had had a stroke in past and 2,258 who had not yet had a stroke. This research has revealed that people who snore a lot while sleeping have 91% more chances of having a stroke than those who do not snore while sleeping. The study also included the fact that if you are otherwise healthy, meaning you don't have any other illness, but if you snore a lot while sleeping, you are at the same risk as anyone else who has the problem. Apart from this, if due to excessive snoring you have the problem of sleep apnea, then due to this your brain can also be affected. Your mental capacity start to decrease, due to which dementia which also start early before your age. Things that can give you some relief from the problem: among them, if you are used drinking alcohol, you then reduced it. If the problem is more, leave it completely. Use a pillow that gives you head some support to help your breathe while you sleeping. Try sleeping on one side of your bed. Most importantly, you lose your weight. The healthier your weight, the less likely you are to snore at night. Let me explain dementia with an example. Let's go back 10 years ago when we did not have smartphones and we had to use landline. How many phone numbers did you remember then, and how many do you remember now? Of course, the number you remember now are much less than the number you remembered in the past. In the same way, when you go to city, you know in which direction such and such a place is. You can reach the desired place by reading a signboard. They don't do that, but they take out their smartphone from their pocket and go to that place through the map. Now your memory is so weak that even if you remember, you do not remember that place. Come to the mobile writing, you used to know the complete spelling of word, but still you correct the words by using autocorrect and put your intelligence behind it. Slowly there comes a time that you start forgetting the spelling. Come to a new situation, you don't remember one thing, but instead of trying to remember it by stressing your mind, you take out your smartphone from your pocket and start searching it on Google. You start forgetting even small thing and your memory becomes so weak. The four conditions mentioned earlier are faced by many people today because they are not using technology but overusing it. resulting in a new condition called digital dementia or memory loss. The motivation of this situation is the laptops and mobiles in our hands, which are not allowing us to use our mental ability fully. Many people are suffering from this, in which they complain that their memory storage is getting very low, and they often for things. In such a case, the question arises whether we can find a solution for it. The answer is to the trust your memory. Mostly trust your memory instead of searching small things on Google. Repeat them by focusing on your memory. Try to remember as many things as possible. Repeat differently places and names. And if you want to avoid or get out of this condition, learn to trust your memory and everything will be fine. If you like this video, please forward and share your family members and friends.